We started already.
Or start? Okay.
Hey, look, chests!
Yay! Alright. So, Legend of Legendary Heroes discussion. Got the title right. Oh, doesn't matter.
Legend, yeah, totally. This is our first take.
Absolutely. We're finally... This is our first take. It's going to be perfect. Totally haven't done this before and had to restart because Mark was being stupid.
You wanted to restart as well. I mean, we didn't want us to restart.
Shut up. No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
No, we didn't.
And I'd also like to say, for once, we're not doing this months after we've watched it.
Was it months with Charlotte?
It was a few weeks. Which I think that still applies to this. Although it doesn't matter, because the plot's too confusing anyways.
Well, okay. Brief summary of it, Parker, without getting into specifics.
I say screw the summary. Let's just dive right in.
Nope, I'm doing the summary then. Summary. Fuck summary, let's dive right in.
I think it's better to go with complaints with this one, just because I think there are more of those than there are of good things.
No, wait, nope, I got the summary. Cover me.
I'm nowhere near you.
Alright, here's a summary based on the Wikipedia.
Totally professional.
This is Reiner's lazy bastard.
Doesn't say that.
One day they go to war. Do you want a sausage?
I'm sorry?
Come up here, you'll get a sausage.
Okay then.
I'm not saying we're gonna have sex. You want a sausage?
Sure. Alright, diving right in. First, a major complaint for this is they believed it too much in the sequel power.
Mm-hmm.
This was a 24-episode anime, and...
You want to keep exploring? We found the tutorial.
Yeah, keep exploring. And so, they definitely believed they were getting a second season, and so halfway through, at episode 12, they start really opening up the plot, and not answering anything, and holy crap, I'm gonna die.
Surprised you didn't.
I am too. And that's kind of the biggest problem, is they didn't get the second season. So many things went unanswered that it almost pisses me off. I have seen the thing 3 times, and each time I watch it, I get more confused.
Yeah. It's just... the ending wasn't done well, that...
That they left it on a freaking cliffhanger with someone... What, did that girl come out of Reiner?
Yes, and I don't even think that was his mother.
It wasn't.
It was a new character, once again.
A new character, very last episode. No idea who it is.
Never answered. Oh, gee, thanks. So yeah. Story ending sucks.
Yeah.
Which is, ending is a very important thing. It's what leaves either a good taste or a bad taste to the viewer. And this is definitely kind of... It's like, you got enough...
What?
Nothing.
You motherfucker!
That's why I stopped it and it was like... Oh.
I hate you.
What was I saying?
I don't know. Anyways, doesn't end well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really detrimental to it. Because, especially in the second season, you are just left with so many questions. And it just keeps getting more and more confusing.
You say second season or second half?
Second half. It doesn't have a second season.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And no news of it either.
Well, no, the news is it's not coming out. This is too old to be getting a second season anytime soon. Or if it was going to get one, it would have already got one.
I still hold hope.
You can hold hope as much as you want. You ain't getting it.
I'll hold hope until my deathbed. That's my final words. Second season.
Go right ahead. And actually,
Parker,
when I said I had seen this 3 times, I knew that it was a little bit confusing towards the end. So I even told Mark, yeah, you're going to hate the ending. And so his response is, okay, I will try the hardest I can to enjoy it.
I'll try to force my own opinion.
Tell me, how'd that work for you?
I fucking hate it.
That's what I thought. Especially in the second half, they open up way too much to the point that all the side characters and everything is just getting confusing. Getting that healing item. And just nothing is closed off. I mean, you're introduced to Reiner's dad, who stabs him in the chest. Nothing is answered there. Reiner then wakes up with Ferris in bed after a quick little fight scene with Ferris and his dad. And then he is supposedly arrested, and that's not answered. Because it just plays it off like, oh, that didn't actually happen.
Alright.
Stupid phone.
Stupid phone. 1 sec while I mute that, and...
Okay. And then we have Reiner going into a dream world, fighting some type of horrific creature, supposedly seeing his mom get eaten by said horrific creature, and then running away, opening a portal while walking on blood, and blah, 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 and nothing is answered.
Yep, the ending is it's one giant...
No, that's not even the ending. That's halfway through the second half. The ending ends with Sion attacking Ferris. Ferris? No. Reiner. And Reiner having some type of angel come out of him with Sion's bodyguard showing up saying, oh yeah, I'm important to this plot as well.
I don't think the entirety of a second half is that bad.
Glad we have separating opinions.
The ending of second half is bad. It's what made it bad.
Just, I don't know. It kind of falls apart.
Am I remembering that correctly? Where the mom was introduced and the dad was near the ending?
Mom was introduced.
I have one item, not including the group item, which is the pig.
Take it. I don't actually... The dad stabs him in the chest, and then the mother shows up in the dream world.
Alright, but was that near the... Have you explored the left side?
No. I don't actually know when it occurred.
Either way, it became one giant fuckfest.
Anyways, I think we've been repeating ourselves long enough.
Yes, well...
So, story, too many loopholes. Just, please don't expect a second season from your anime. Please. Just wrap it up. Give us a nice ending.
Yeah, it definitely did that wrong.
Alright.
By the way, some items on the... So dumb. Look what I got.
I would love to, just don't take it.
I won't.
Mine?
Nope, I'm taking one.
Okay.
Oh shit, you should have actually taken both, since I have the infusions.
Told you. So yeah, moving on. Another thing in halfway through it was, I think they got a better budget or something, because the
animation style.
Yeah, the animation style changed drastically, especially the action scenes. Mm-hmm. Now that's not to say they got bad, they were good. They were just overdone to the point that I got a little confused as to what was going on. Which is not the best thing to occur. So, that's pretty much my only complaint there. I mean, it looked nice. It had a good little feel to it. And I had actually never noticed that in my previous watch-throughs. I don't know how. I just hadn't. But yeah, it works really well, especially with the whole magic thing.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to action scenes.
That's because you're stupid.
Excuse me. Yeah. I'll take your word for it, I guess.
Anyways, so it was pretty good. I liked it, just they could have toned it down a little bit. Which I think they do as time goes on. But the initial thing was annoying. Just like, ooh, look, new toys. Anyways.
Let's see. You know what? We haven't actually touched on my gripe with the side characters. Because we did so in the last recording. I mean, what?
What last recording?
Yeah.
This is our first try.
I'm starting to Portal.
Okay.
So, side characters. Fucking Team Rocket's annoying ass. Why were they... Why are they there? Why? They weren't needed, Parker.
I believe the point of their plot was, or the point of being there was so that Reiner had some type of connection, or no one was questioning Reiner, and I don't know.
What was her name again? I totally forgot, and I'm not willing to scroll through right now and possibly die. Team Rocket's leader.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, we'll have an image on the video.
Image and thing below. Yeah. From now on, she is Team Rocket Girl.
Team Rocket Girl, whatever. Hey, look, Parker, another infusion.
Give it!
It's all the way up here. Sorry, because I can't move because of it.
Holy crap, how'd you get up there?
Hug all the way right.
Okay. So, yeah. And they do a lot with side characters, and it might be a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just have so many characters, and they try and give them all screen time.
Which does not always work.
The only reason I know a majority of the characters' names is because I've seen it 3 times. But even then, I still don't know some of them. And they try too much with the side characters. Because they try and give background stories, try and make you feel for all the characters, which is especially noticeable with what is it? What's his name? I know it.
You know it? Because you seem like you don't.
I know it. Clow. And his love interest, whose name I don't know.
Purple babies!
Purple babies. Like, especially with the princess, Clow's purple babies person.
Princess of Vegetable. That's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, they really try and make you feel for her by giving her an almost rape scene, almost having her killed multiple times.
Yeah, she's fucking royalty. Being royalty sucks.
Yeah. And then you have Cloud being the romance for that character, and he's fairly interesting in general. So they were trying a little bit too much. And then you have like the side characters, which Mark hates, Team Rocket, where they don't even get that, but they still for some reason want you to care about them. Which, yeah, it's like they do a good job of doing the 2 leaders of the group, Team Rocket Girl and Squinty Eyes.
Help me with Imp. Ready?
Okay.
Get that set.
Yeah, so Squinty Eyes is...
Ooh, gasoline?
I don't care. Squinty Eyes, they do a good job of characterizing those, and those 2 are kind of important to the plot, at least Squinty Eyes is. But the other 3 of the group...
I'm thinking about the same Squinty Eyes, right?
Do what?
The same Squinty Eyes?
The one with the
Team Rocket?
Yeah.
Okay. You're most likely going to be low health, so come and get this.
Yeah, he was an important part.
You think? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, no, I'm not questioning whether or not he's important. I'm questioning whether or not I'm thinking about the same Squinty Eyes. There's no other Squinty Eyes, right?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Technically, there could be.
Well, whatever. Team Rocket Squinty Eyes.
So, Team Rocket, they still wanted you to care about the other 3. That's speed.
Speed out of
combat? Yeah.
Yeah, you could have it. I rule.
And they don't really give you any reason to care about the others. So...
Nope. Yeah, it does this... Yeah. Does the same problems with K-Project. A little too many characters. Too many details on the dish. Simplify.
That being said, the characters are freaking great.
Yeah, they're great.
It's like, especially people who are main characters, like Ferris, Sion, Reiner, great characters, like very well developed.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when you see their past. Although I do wonder, like, what the heck was.
Are you gonna explore any further?
No. I do wonder about the whole Ferris rape incest scene.
Oh my lord! Gosh, family, please.
Yeah, I felt like that might not have been needed, but it was an interesting scene, especially when you see the father get murdered, and you're just like,
worth.
Deserve it.
You know, little side note from the kind of character tangent. There's so many times where I've said worth to someone dying.
Yeah.
There's so many, like, dick characters that it's so enjoyable seeing some of them die.
And at times, it's almost like they're dicks just because they're dicks.
Let's see. Is there any characters like that?
Anyone that is not on the good side. So people in the army. And the scene I think of immediately is, what is it? When...
Is it Crowbow knockback?
I have no idea.
I'm getting it. You don't need knockback, right?
No. When Kiefer,
Ooh,
it's her flashback.
Right.
And she has to, and it's her sister, and her sister's dead with the head cut off.
Right.
It's like, was that really called for? Especially in public. So, some of the things the characters who are dicks, like, some of them just don't make sense. Although you still hate them, and they usually die in the end.
Worth.
And you will say that, especially the pink-haired people.
Pink hair.
Gas Stark.
Oh, shit. If you have 57, there is a use item that stops time, fireworks, and regen.
Well, if we kill these people, I most likely will get that. I can most likely get them. So, yeah. You see that a lot. I can't tell. I usually say it's a bad thing. I don't have the money. Oh, no, I do. I say it's a bad thing when people do that. When you have a character who is simply a jerk for being a jerk. Now, given it can work if you're taking it to an extreme, like in what do you call it? In Nanatsu no Taizai. In the very beginning, everyone's like that. So it's just like, okay, you have a common interest. But when you start trying to make some of the people good and some of the people bad, I start having issues.
Oh, you have that already?
Yeah, as you do.
The whip?
Oh. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you have the whip. Just get the root and bitter root.
So, I don't know. I have a little bit of a mixed opinion and double standards when it comes to that. But I don't think they did that well. And at one point I got really tired of it when they were killing a kid's parents because he was an alpha stigma. I mean, yeah,
See, I don't think they were being dicks. They were just, once again, being prejudiced.
I can understand that.
Okay, what's the line that they crossed?
Came off as just dicks, and so, yeah, no.
I certainly agree if they start to kind of... I didn't really feel that.
This is probably just one of my personal pet peeves. Ah, crap.
Oh, that's the use. It's definitely I use something to get.
So, yeah, I mean, if you dislike that kind of thing, get prepared for it, and also be prepared to be happy when they suddenly die great deaths. Gosh.
We are bad people.
We are.
The insta-kill one.
Yeah, 1% insta-kill.
Which one is better for that?
That being said, there are some people that you kind of... Gastark's king is probably the best example of this. He's technically on the wrong side, because you hate Gastark, and if you don't hate Gastark, what's wrong with you? But at the same time, Gastark, the king, has the same values as Sion, and towards the end, you start thinking Sion's a little bit on the nutso side. Especially when he's giving that crazy-ass look.
Here, I'll...
I
get that already?
Yep.
Here, let me do it. Here, you get it. Gasoline.
Alright. So, yeah. It definitely goes into moral gray area at some points.
Mm-hmm.
And will definitely make you feel like you're morally gray.
Yep. Oh, shit, there's some stuff down here. I don't like any of them. You?
Oh.
There was a chest there?
Yep.
Well, gee.
So, yeah. Anyways, but characters, I think that's the tangent we were on.
Yep.
I don't know, this isn't scripted.
Thankfully.
Gosh, it might actually sound better if it was.
It sounds better. Take more time.
Anyways, so, yeah, the characters that you do like, Reiner, so on and so forth, that just go down that list. Anytime I say Reiner, just go down the rest of the list.
The quote-unquote good protagonists.
Yeah, You will like them. They got a good
variety. The fucking portal?
Yes. Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Where is it?
Over this way.
Okay, lead the way.
Yeah. So especially between Reiner and Ferris, there are some great comedy moments in it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like that. They are shown as starting to like each other, which I think was done very well. I felt like they actually liked each other.
Yeah, it was pretty natural.
And wasn't just for the sake of, hey, this girl has boobs, this guy has a dick, so on and so forth. Yes, I had to phrase it that way.
I kind of felt like that with, what's her face? Red hair chick.
Kiefer.
I thought like, she'd fall in love with him.
I kind of understood her reasoning, but yeah, it wasn't as fleshed out. We'll just put it that way.
Nope.
At the same time, Kiefer is still one of my favorite characters. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nope. I already know what that does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Characters, great. That is probably the one reason you should watch this. If you got no other reasons, watch it for the characters. Enjoy the laughs.
Alright, well.
Let's see. Let's go to music.
How about story?
Music first. Story.
Nope, story now.
Fine. Story is absolute crap.
What? You did not like the premise at all?
Premise was
the alpha
great.
stigma.
Execution, horrible.
Oh, yes, okay. We could agree with that.
Okay, figured out where it is.
I thought you already knew where it was.
I knew where I had seen it. So the premise is great. So it's the basic kind of magic. They don't have fairies and stuff like that, which is nice. I've always kind of hated the whole elves, dwarves, things like that.
What, magical beings?
Yeah, mainly because I feel like they're overused. So
yeah, they definitely are.
They don't go with that. It's just they have their own type of magic. Each country has their own specific type and chance. Mm-hmm. Reiner, who has an alpha stigma, can copy any and all of them, which leads to some great moments, especially when he's called a devil and is not able to use this magic, and he's just like, screw you. That was a great moment. I loved it. And so the premise is great. I mean, trying to found a kingdom based off of taking naps. That's not so great, but hey.
Are you going to the spot where it is?
Activated.
Where the fuck is it?
Down here.
The fuck is down here?
Just come to me.
No homo.
So, yeah, the premise is great. It doesn't execute it well. And that goes back to they try too hard with getting a second season. You're left with too many questions to really care about it. And I don't feel the need to rehash all this, so just, if you need reminding, go back earlier in the video.
Go back 1 minute 9 seconds. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't really more thinking about that. I was more thinking about the certain mechanics of the story, such as him copying magic. It's great and all, but he's like...
I don't feel like he uses it enough.
No!
There were times when we were actually questioning, why aren't you using the spell that you keep using all the other times? And some spells he used once and never uses again.
Yep.
So, yay for plot holes.
We were... each time in a situation where we thought, like, wait, this magic seems to fit your situation more. We just shook our heads, like, come now.
Holy crap, does he like lightning?
I know you're really loyal to your country, but you're an alpha stigma.
Not even that. I mean, his country had lightning, fire, a bunch of stuff like that.
No, but not fire.
Yeah. Kurnohai? What I seek are the burning fields. That was the chant to it.
I thought that was a different one.
Nope, same one.
That's Estable.
No, it's not.
No, Estable's the buffing magic.
Yeah. Trust me, I've seen it 3 times.
Yes, and you still didn't get the thesis until I had to explain it.
That's because I don't
Where the fuck is that going? Oh shit, my bad. Teddy.
I was giving it to you. And I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I had the basic premise, but didn't really care. Now, as for... Though, yeah.
Yeah, just... He's not creative with his own magic.
Which is interesting. And then, actually, now that I think about it, why was Ferris so powerful? She used no magic, and they didn't really talk about buffs without magic. So... How did she get... I'm a little confused now.
I think she was trained by her,
She was trained by her brother, but that doesn't explain the magic abilities, because, as far as I can tell...
What magic abilities?
Or her abilities, because she's basically human. So, she's human, and no one else who was said to be human really showed anything,
Well, no one else is trained by her brother.
I guess, sorry, Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex Machina. I think she's powerful for the fact that she was trained under the House of Eris. That's her last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I totally passed
taking this, I'm sorry, but taking it.
What was it?
Tesla coil.
I don't know what it does.
Electricity around you.
Oh, yeah, you're close range, so you're fine. What other gripes in story?
Gripes or just anything in story. I mean,
whatever. General in story. I
actually want to go back to moral gray areas. So it's a very political one, a very political anime.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about one thing. Are you
go ahead.
Done exploring?
Yeah.
The story is very Shakespearean, I guess you could describe it as. Because there are times where it definitely feels like a plot of Shakespeare. By the way, just continue up here so you could open it.
Okay.
Like when people are plotting. Their language. By the way, what the fuck is their language? What the fuck's their language? Parker, why?
English?
No, I meant the pronunciation.
Oh.
Kind of like, Ferris is like very old English-y.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's informal with... I already have that.
Alright.
It's informal with certain people, but informal. Diction, that's the term I'm trying to use. The diction of certain people is strange. It's not something that, you kind of keep counting as you keep watching, but it's something I noticed at the beginning.
I never really noticed it. Same time, I probably wouldn't care.
It's weird. What other stuff?
So it's very political.
Oh, yeah, political. You were talking about that.
So this is where a lot of the morally gray things come in. Because Sion is trying to build his country, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to build a country that he wants when he has so much opposition, and so he goes about killing them off.
Yep. It's the question... It's basically hard being, I guess, a politician and trying to hold your ideals without seeming like a dictator.
No, he's a dictator.
Sion?
Towards the end, I'd definitely say so.
You definitely. But he's a dictator doesn't have opposition. By the way, there's a rocket here. I have two on my right side. Oops.
Okay, I don't even have one.
You don't even have one?
Nope. Now I do.
Rusty blade. Alright. Yeah. Come over to my side.
Yeah. So, and this brings up one of Mark's characters he despises, who is Friod. God, I hate names. This is another one of the things of names are annoying. Who was it? No idea.
Team Rocket Girl?
No. Friod, I think was his name.
What's his position in the story?
The assassin. The one you hate.
Oh, god fucking.
So he is kind of the guy who goes around killing everyone for Seal. Sion. Shut up.
Hello.
Shut up. And there are some very interesting moments between him and Sion, and I don't really remember where I was going with this because I was too busy looking up his name.
Hey, look, a knife. Hey, look, a portal, I'm starting it.
Okay. But yeah, Mark hates him.
I don't like him at all. It's not because of the fact... I don't like him not because of how they deal with him, it's...
Just don't like him.
No, his ideology is what I don't like about him. It's not necessarily... Like no, I don't like him not because I don't like him. If
you saw him at a party, you'd punch him in the face. You don't like him.
Yeah, but the reasoning! Your reasoning was different.
I didn't even think I gave any reasoning.
You were saying I don't like him because I don't like him.
Yeah.
No!
Anyways.
Not questioning whether or not I like him or not. I hate him! But it's because of his ideology, not because of his personality or anything otherwise.
As for me, the characters I dislike are Gestark. Mainly because, well, anyone who uses people for farming or stuff like that, tends to tick me off.
Gestark is the pink hair people, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they kept farming Alpha Stigmas, and saying that they were monsters below human is just like, screw you.
But with that said, Sion was crossing that path as well.
He was, but that was towards the end. When we still felt like he was the good guy, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I can't think of too much else to say about it.
About the story?
Yeah.
Alright, well, music.
Well,
first off, opening and ending, I don't. Average. I'm calling it average.
I'm saying below because I muted them anytime.
It came out?
Yeah.
I'd say it's average. It's not.
As for inside or during...
You have leech, right?
Leech.
Do damage heal?
Nope. Yes.
Alright. Leeching seed.
Yeah. There's average, nothing too great. Below average.
How about soundtracks?
Yeah, I can't think of anything for those. So what I'm saying is average.
I never pay attention that much to soundtrack until I start to edit.
Yeah. That's just because it's not usually something you think about, which usually means it's doing something good.
Right.
As long as it's adding to the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't need that.
To staking the spotlight, which it depends on the anime, I guess. But oh, sorry, I needed a burp.
So professional.
This entire thing is not professional.
True.
Let's see. What was I gonna say about music? Yeah, just average. Art.
Art. I like the art style. Animation's got a little wonky, as said previously.
Never noticed it. Might be a Parker thing.
No, because I'm pretty sure I pointed it out to you. Like, what are these people doing?
Yeah, but I didn't mind it. Oh wait, we're done here.
Yep. Go. So yeah, those are kind of basic points of it.
Let's see. Story.
We've gone over everything.
You gone over everything? You want to end it? Yeah, we've been 34 minutes.
Hey, it's a short one.
34 minutes is not short, motherfucker.
Compared to the 40 we normally do, it is.
And 30 to 40. It's normal length.
Yeah.
Alright, fucking kill yourself.
No.
Stop sparking.
No. I refuse to kill myself. I will go on.
So, you want to do your overall stuff?
Yeah.
Well, alright, well then. Overall summary of your feelings. Number rating, and would you recommend it to an anime watcher?
All of which can be answered. I've watched it 3 times.
Who's Grenade? No one has Grenade, right?
I do know. Yeah, this is one I have come back to multiple times.
Because you're a masochist. It's a horrible series.
Honestly, it's pretty good. I mean, as long as you don't really care about the overarching story and care more about the basic premise, then it's a great story, or at least great character interaction between characters. That will keep you interested for 24 episodes until the end, and then it loses you. So 20 episodes.
If someone's watching this and they haven't watched it, but they don't mind a spoilery review, as a heads up, this is dubbed as well.
Oh yeah, also dubbed.
Then again, we spoiled a shit ton. So.
Oh well. If I were to give it a grade, 6.5, 7.
Alright.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, I enjoy it. Above average, as long as, again, story. So yeah, that's my basic premise. Would I watch it, or should you watch it? I repeat, I have watched it 3 times. Go watch it.
And there you go. That's it?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so... Unlike Parker, I've actually never watched it, so... I was like kind of brand new eyes. Overall summary? It's definitely good. Started off great, and did not end off great. The entire series doesn't really forgive the ending either, so...
No.
Meh about it. So a grade of 6.5, maybe 7. It's generally the same as Parker's.
As it usually is.
I'd give it a 6. Solid 6.
Solid 6.
Solid 6.
Well...
What does this sound familiar? Oh, Solid Snake. Okay.
Good job.
It's like, why does Solid 6 sound familiar? Oh, found the portal. Starting it.
Choice.
Would I recommend it? Definitely. Would it be kind of my top recommendation? No, but if my top recommendations have been already watched, then yeah, I'd definitely recommend this. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do this each time. In comparison to all of the animes we've watched, including non-edited ones, which is Charlotte, is definitely above K-Project, but below Charlotte.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yep.
Yep, so that's basically... Oh, I can't do parkour! Parker, why?
Because you're stupid.
And that's basically it, so... We can die now.
Never!
Really?
I will go on!
That's a shame. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is.
I shall never die. Except I think I'm lagging.
Because I left the game.
Would definitely be why I'm lagging.
Alright, woo! Anything else you want to say, Parker?
I got nothing.
Great. You want to do a random... what was it again? Awkward outro? I was going to say random, but it's not really the word.
Goodbye, people.